Hello friends, I am Arwa and today's topic is redox reaction, which simply means electron transfer process. I will give you some definition, some terms related to redox reaction. First is oxidation. What do you mean by oxidation? Oxidation simple means loss of electrons. Loss of electron. And if you want to know whether the element is going under oxidation or reduction, so if the element is going in oxidation state, it has to follow any of these criteria. Number 1, attach of oxygen to element. Number 2, removal of hydrogen. And number 3 is increase in oxidation state. Increase in oxidation state. Increase in oxidation state simply means, suppose we have Cu plus and after reaction it becomes Cu2 plus. So look, oxidation state increases from plus to 2 plus. So it means the Cu undergoes oxidation. Cu undergoes oxidation. Okay. Similarly, we have another term in redox reaction, that is reduction. What is that? Reduction meaning is oxidation meaning loss of electron, reduction meaning gain of electron, just opposite to oxidation, gain of electron. Now, if any of these three criteria follows by the element, it means that element goes under reduction. What is that? Number 1 is detachment of oxygen or removal of oxygen. You can say removal of oxygen. Number 3, attachment of hydrogen, and this is number 2, and number 3 is decreasing oxidation state. Decreasing oxidation state. What do you mean by decreasing oxidation state? For example, we have Cl2 and after reaction, let's say with the hydrogen, and then it becomes 2Cl negative. So look, here oxidation state is 0. Okay, but now the oxidation state is minus 1. So from 0 to minus 1. That's why we say Cl undergoes reduction. That is from 0 to minus 1. It's decreasing. So it is decreasing oxidation state. It means it is showing reduction. I will make separate video on oxidation state if you want. Okay. So now we will take some examples so that you will understand the concept fully. Okay. Let's say we have 2Na sodium reacts with chlorine to gives us 2NaCl. Now look, here there is no oxygen, there is no hydrogen. The reaction undergoes redox reaction. So how can we say कि sodium undergoes oxidation or reduction, or chlorine undergoes oxidation or reduction. So we have to follow these three terms, these three parameters. For example, oxidation says attach of oxygen to element. So there is no oxygen in this. So it means this first definition wrong. Wrong means it's not applied in this equation. Second is removal of hydrogen. So there is no hydrogen to any element. So this definition also not apply to this equation. Now third is increase in oxidation state. So we can check oxidation or reduction with the help of oxidation state. What is that? Look, here Na is in Na, we can write this equation look like this. Na to Na positive plus electron. Na when joined to Cl, it gives out one electron, so it becomes from 0 to this is 0. This oxidation state is 0, and here the oxidation state is +1, right? So from 0 to plus, that is increase in oxidation state, right? Because Na gives out oxygen, so it becomes Na plus. So loss of electron means oxidation, so Na is losing one electron, so it means Na goes to oxidation. Na undergoes oxidation process. Now, but obvious Cl is reduction, but we will check with the help of this definition. What is reduction? Reduction means gain of electron. So you can see here Cl is 0, and here when it combines with Na, it becomes Cl negative. So from 0 to Cl negative, so oxidation state decreases. So decreasing oxidation state means reduction. Cl, then here is Cl2. When it gains 2 electrons, where 2 electrons come from Na. When it combines with 2 electrons, then it becomes, since it accepted 2 electrons, gain of electrons means reduction. So it will 2Cl negative. So hence we can say Cl goes reduction process. And here also you can look out reduction. We have any of these three definitions. Detachment of oxygen, so there is no oxygen, so this first definition will not apply. Second one is attachment of hydrogen, so there is no attachment of hydrogen, so this definition will also not apply in this equation. But last is decreasing oxidation state. So you can see from 0 to -1 there is a decrease in the number, so hence it goes reduction. So this definition applies. I will give you some more examples so that you can understand very, very clearly. Let's say we have, this is our first example. Let's say we can take second example. Cu2 positive plus Mg gives you Cu plus Mg2 positive. Now look, here is 2 positive, right? And here is Mg, and after reaction it becomes Mg2 positive. Okay, so let's say here is 2 positive. Now here from 2 positive to 0, here Cu oxidation state is 0. So Cu2 positive, since from 2 positive to 0 there is a decrease in oxidation state. Decrease in oxidation state. Look, decrease in oxidation state, yeah, gain of electron. So Cu2 positive gains the electron and it becomes 0. It accepted the electron, it completes its valency and it becomes 0. So decrease in oxidation state means reduction or gain of electron. So this is, it means Cu is Cu is reduced now, reduction. What about Mg? Look, here Mg's oxidation state is 0, but here it is 2 positive. So from 0 to 2 positive, there is an increase in oxidation state. From 0 to 2 positive, hence we can say Mg goes to oxidation. Okay, in this example also you can easily see there is no attachment of oxygen, there is no attachment of hydrogen or detachment of oxygen. There is no oxygen and hydrogen related term. So we are dealing with last our parameter, that is increase in oxidation state or decrease in oxidation state. Now I will give you some example where hydrogen and oxygen is attached to the element, and then you have to say whether the element undergoes oxidation or reduction. That is, let's say we have H2, that is hydrogen, plus Br2 is simple equation that gives you HBr, twice of HBr. Okay, now here hydrogen and bromine when react, it will give you HBr. So you can say bromine, since hydrogen is attached to bromine now, hydrogen is attached to bromine, so you can say attachment of hydrogen, it means reduction. Attachment of hydrogen is reduction. So bromine is attached to hydrogen now, so bromine undergoes reduction process. Okay, now if you want to know, suppose you want to, this is the equation and you want same equation and you want to know कि with the help of oxidation state can we say कि which element undergoes oxidation and which element undergoes reduction? Yes, we can. Look friends, this is 0, this oxidation state is 0, and here oxidation state is also 0. After reaction it becomes negative and this becomes positive, right? So look, bromine is from 0 to negative, so decrease in oxidation state, decrease in oxidation state. So what definitions we have? We have either attachment of hydrogen is also reduction, or either decrease in oxidation state is also reduction. So look, bromine follows both the criteria. It attached with the hydrogen, so it goes under the process of reduction, that is bromine is reduction, we can say bromine is reduced now, and decrease in oxidation state. So you can see easily there is 0 oxidation state and here is -1. From 0 to -1 there is a decrease in oxidation state. Now what about hydrogen? You can easily see from 0 to plus. So hydrogen undergoes oxidation, that is from hydrogen goes oxidation, that is from 0 to +1. Since there is an increase in oxidation state of hydrogen, so we can say hydrogen is oxidized. So in this example we have dealt with both the situation. We have checked with the help of oxidation state, also we have checked with the help of attachment of hydrogen or removal of hydrogen also. Now I will give you some more examples so that you have a clear concept of it. we have Mg H2, that will give you Mg H2. Now friends, look, here magnesium is attached with hydrogen, but after reaction it forms magnesium plus hydrogen. So you can easily see which definition is applied to it. Detachment of oxygen, removal of hydrogen. So you can easily see there is a removal of hydrogen from magnesium. Magnesium is alone now. Hydrogen is removed, totally removed. So can you see that is removal of hydrogen. So removal of hydrogen means oxidation. So magnesium is oxidized now. There is an oxidation of magnesium. Oxidation of magnesium because hydrogen is removed. Now we can have another definition. So not another definition, we have another example, that is CH3 CH2OH. That will give you, let's say after reaction it will give you CH3 CHO. So now look, here hydrogen is 3, 2 that is 5, that is 6. Okay, 6 hydrogens are there, but after reaction we are left with only 4 hydrogen. So it means in this equation, let's say this is our third number example, this fourth example. So here we have 6 hydrogen, and here we have only 4 hydrogen. So you can easily see from this compound to this we have decrease in hydrogen number, So by our definition, attach of element, okay, removal of hydrogen, we can say removal of hydrogen or decrease in hydrogen. Hydrogen is removed, it means here 2 hydrogen is removed, that is, or we can say 2 hydrogen is removed. So removal of hydrogen is oxidation. So you can say CH3CH2OH undergoes oxidation. Let's take one more example of it. CH3CH3. After reaction it becomes CH2CH2. So you can see here is 6 hydrogen and here is only 4 hydrogen. So again we have 2 hydrogen removed, it implies 2 hydrogen removed, it means CH3 undergoes oxidation. Let's have one more example. Let's say this is example 5th. We have Fe2O3 plus 3CO. That will give you 2Fe plus 3CO2. Look friends, here is Fe2O3. Oxygen is attached to iron, but after reaction oxygen is removed from iron. Right? You can easily see here there is loss of oxygen. Right? There is loss of oxygen. And in this compound we have carbon monoxide, that is 3CO. Here is only 3 oxygen with carbon. Right? But here we have 6. here is 6 oxygen attached to carbon, or we can say attachment of oxygen. More, look here, only 3 oxygen is there with carbon, here is 6 oxygen is there with carbon, so attachment, more attachment of oxygen with carbon. So now we will look our definition and find out which element undergoes oxidation and which element undergoes reduction. So loss of oxygen, here iron loses its oxygen, so we can say detachment of oxygen, or we can say loss of oxygen. Either oxygen here, loss, it means oxygen detached from the carbon. So loss of oxygen is loss of oxygen, or detachment of oxygen is reduction. It means loss of oxygen or detachment or loss of oxygen, it means Fe undergoes reduction. Okay, and then we have 6 oxygen attached to carbon, means more attachment of oxygen with carbon, or attachment of oxygen to element, it means oxidation, more attachment. So now we have, it means gain of oxygen, more attachment of oxygen to carbon, it means carbon undergoes oxidation. One more very simple example we can take so that you will understand the concept. Let's say we have 2 mg plus O2, that will give you 2 mgO. So clearly you know here no attachment of oxygen, but after reaction oxygen is attached. Oxygen attached to magnesium. So attachment of oxygen is nothing but, it means Mg undergoes oxidation. Simple, because we know that attachment of oxygen is oxidation. So we have many more examples. In next video I will tell you two more terms related to redox reaction, that is oxidizing agent and reducing agent. I will make separate video on it. Hope you like this video. If you like it, please like, subscribe and share my video. It means a lot to me. Thank you.